What is up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm ACHARA Cook, joined by Andrew Flash Gordon.
What's up?
And we are checking out we have checked out a bunch of trailers today from the Netflix Ta-Dum event. Very fun. I was going to say annual, but I don't actually know how many times they do this a year. But it's a fun event nonetheless, where Netflix is showcasing all of the upcoming stuff they have for us. This one I've been looking forward to. This is called Heart of Stone, starring Gal Gadot, as well as many other actors, including Alia Bhatt, which is very, very exciting. If you know, you know. So you guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, no, that's the wrong intro.
You will get a cut down version of our trailer reaction. You're going to get a cut down version
of this trailer. No, just kidding. If you're watching this on YouTube, obviously you are. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon, all notifications, and upvote this video. All right, let's jump into it.
Getting some GoldenEye vibes. I love it.
No friends. No relationships. What we do is too important. When governments fail,
whoa, that's a cool ID card.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Mission
most
Impossible.
highly trained agents.
It's a bigger operation.
No political leanings.
What's with all the speculation?
No national allegiances.
Time to make a statement.
Working together to keep peace in a turbulent world.
How many in the welcome party?
6 of them.
Whoa.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh. That's cool.
Developing a
Badass.
sense of humor.
All right. Heart is what gives the charter its power.
We can crash a market or drop a plane out of the sky.
Oh, wow.
If you own the
Boy.
heart, you own the world.
Sheriff, I need your help.
Plotting exit routes. We've been breached.
Alia.
What's happening? Our systems are offline. We've lost the heart.
And now you answer to me?
Oh, shit. She's the baddie?
You're compromised.
She is a baddie.
Don't know if you can be trusted. I'm standing you down, Rachel. I don't care.
We have no idea what they're capable of. I need to shut it all down.
Showtime!
Wow. That looks much better than Black Widow.
You think you know everything, but the world is about to see the truth.
Heart or no heart,
Oh my goodness.
I'm coming for you.
Wow.
Chance of success just plummeted.
Only because you've got no imagination.
Wow.
Wow, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
You
Go.
can tell that they went full out in terms of stunt work and action, which I mean, I always appreciate good stunts and good action. I know how hard it is, unless you're Tom Cruise, and it just comes so easy to you. But yeah, no, this looks really compelling. It looks interesting. I mean, it looks like, at least just from the trailer, that Gal Gadot's secret spy or whatever she is.
Yeah.
That she's really, really good at what she does, and now she's got a worthy adversary that she's got to deal with, and she's in unknown territory. So I find that to be compelling in itself. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when someone who is usually the best at something and can't be beaten, like, now has met their match. I always find those kind of stories, like, to be interesting, and like, okay, how's the person who usually is able to do things, I wouldn't say easy, but just always able to come out on top, how are they going to be able to battle someone that's, like I said, an adversary that's like up to their level, if not better. So I always find those type of stories to be very compelling. The actor, the main male actor, I forgot the actor's
Jamie
name.
Dornan?
Jamie Dornan. Yeah, but when they started dancing, I was thinking of the song "Love Me Like You Do." Little fun little Easter egg joke there, but no, I think the only other thing I've ever seen him, because what were those movies called that I was just talking about?
Oh,
with
50
him?
Shades of Grey.
Yeah, that was obviously
Yeah.
a 50 Shades of Grey joke I made. I've never seen the movie, but I know that song from that. The only other thing I've ever seen him in was, I believe the show was called Once Upon a Time. The ABC show. He was really good in that. Yeah, he was really good in that. He was the sheriff. So I'm interested to see how he bounces off and interacts with Gal Gadot, because at least from the trailer, it looks like they have some good chemistry between them. So I'm curious to see how he's going to do in this role as well. But what were your thoughts of the trailer?
I mean, this looks really exciting. Action-wise, obviously, it's high octane. It's huge. The people involved in this have, they have done other movies that have very good action in it. So, I mean, I trust that at least the action is going to be interesting, right? And from what we're seeing here, it looks really cool. For me, I just think it's so exciting that Alia Bhatt, for her first Hollywood movie, pretty much gets to go toe-to-toe with Gal Gadot and be the main bad guy in this. I was really not expecting that, because I thought that, maybe she would just be having a smaller role. Like if you watch The Grey Man, Dhanush had a small role in that, but it was disappointing to me because I felt that he was very underutilized, and knowing what we know about, his ability and his work, I was disappointed. And so here I'm like, oh, it looks like Alia got a really good opportunity to show the world what she can do. And I know that even though she looks like she is very sweet, because she's like she's a petite lady, she has a young looking face, I know that she can deliver badass lady. I know that she has a lot of grit to her, because I have seen that in her other film roles. And so I think this could be a really interesting role for her, and I really hope that she kills it.
Well, looks can be deceiving. I mean, I love characters who you would look at them and go, they don't seem very threatening, but then when you watch them, like, okay, they're very threatening. I think the best example that comes to mind, at least for me, I'm sure there's many others, but just off the top of my head, is Robert Patrick as the T-1000 in Terminator 2. When you just look, just looking at him, like without seeing him do anything, in the first scene, you're like, okay, I mean, I don't know how he's going to go up against Arnold, or just how menacing he is in general, or even if he's the bad guy because you didn't know at first. But point I'm making is, you look at him, you don't think much. Then when you watch his performance and him in action, you're like, he is terrifying. So I think you make a very good point. I don't believe I've seen any of her films, at least not to my...
you saw her in RRR. But
except for RRR, obviously.
She had a smaller role in that, because she played Ram Charan's love interest.
Oh, okay. Now,
so she comes in at the end.
Okay, so besides RRR, I'm not too familiar with her work, but I trust your perspective and how you've seen her be a badass before. And again, looks are always deceiving to me when it comes to badasses in roles, whether it's the villain or the good guy. So that should never personally, for me, sway you, as long as the performance is authentic and you really feel that this character is delivering like what they can do. And I do find it interesting that in her first American film, she's playing like the main lead villain. Just a comparison off another actor from like transitioning over to American films. I believe Jet Li's first American role was Lethal Weapon 4, where he also was the villain.
I remember that. Yeah.
So I think that's a cool thing to, like, hey, let's get the American audience, if they haven't already seen their stuff like internationally, let's get them. I think an interesting way to get people invested is, because I love a good villain. When a villain's done right, like, I'm like, okay, I hate the character, but I love the performance. This is a great act. This is a great performance by a great actor. And now I'm more in tune to see their range, see if they can play a good guy, or when in some of their later roles, which obviously we know Jet Li has played several heroes and good guys in roles. I'm very curious as how, because again, I know you said you're a huge fan, is people are going to love and accept her as this villain again, not the character, the performance, and just go, okay, now it's time to throw her in. I mean, you can still do villain roles. I mean, I personally think villain roles can be even more compelling than the actor, because they're
just
dealing with
Thanos.
They're dealing with so much conflict and the psychology that goes behind that. But it's going to be interesting to see if her performance is praised, and then okay, now it's time to get onto the hero roles and stuff, because I think that's an interesting pattern that happens. Yeah,
absolutely. And then all of the espionage stuff, like living a double life and all of that, and her and Gal Gadot potentially being a double agent or something is very intriguing. So yeah, I'm curious about this. Not too long to wait, since it's coming out in August 2024. Let us know your thoughts. Or was it 2024? I thought it was 20.
believe 2023. That'd
23.
That'd be a long time.
I was like, wait, no, hold on. That just didn't make sense.
Like,
August 11th.
They are releasing it a full 13-month early, 14 months early for a trailer.
I meant August 2023. You guys, I'm so freaking tired.
We've done a lot of reactions today.
It's been a long day. I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. What is life? Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'll catch you next time. I'm ACHARA Kirk. This is
Andrew Flash Gordon.
Ciao.